everyone. I hope you guys can all hear me. Liv, can you confirm if you can hear me? I just want to make sure. You turn your sound down. I just want to make sure, first of all, that you guys can hear me. You guys can hear me okay? Okay, good. Hello and welcome. We're utilizing my podcasting setup for today's live stream because I just thought, why not? We have everything in place. Thank you, Jen. She says I can hear. We have everything in place to do so. So, like, why not? It just makes perfect sense. I hope you guys are great. I missed you guys last week. I was in Norway and having a wonderful vacation with my family, just taking some time off, when you need to. And it was beautiful. We drove in after we flew. We actually went to New York first and took the kids to see The Lion King in like a whirlwind 24-hour trip. Then from New York, we flew to Oslo. And when we got to Oslo, there was like no snow. We were like devastated. There's like no snow. Like that's what we came for. I mean, we came for more than that, but it was just kind of like, oh no. It's like the second time Juliet's ever been to Norway and there was no snow. And literally, like, we prayed for it. And then the next morning, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning and it was just gently falling 4 or 5 inches of snow in March. It was beautiful. I was so thankful. So we had a great time. Let me know in the comments what you guys did for spring break. If you have littles that enjoy time off like spring break, I'd love to know what you guys did. I'm always looking for ideas. And so if you see me looking around, I've got my big screen computer and stuff in front of me. So that's what you're going to see here. Hi, Ellen. Hey, everybody. How are y'all? Oh, I got to put my phones on silent because that's going to annoy y'all. So we've got a lot to talk about today. If you're just joining me, this is the Amber Office Hours. It's a weekly live stream that we do around 12 o'clock. I'm doing it a little bit early because we are launching something today and I want to make sure you guys have a chance to like tune in, say hi, and then skedaddle if you are wanting one of the very limited. This is like probably the most limited edition candle in terms of number that we made ever. So just putting that out there. I'm not trying to like imply like scarcity or anything, but like truly I would say this is the smallest batch we've ever made of a candle scent launch since 2022. And so we will get into that. Don't worry. As always, if you have any comments, questions, leave them in the comments. I will periodically go through them and answer them for you. So if you have any questions about what you're interested in, what scents we offer, let me know. Jen says, I haven't taken my spring break yet, but I am thinking of going to Tampa. Yeah, Florida's a good choice. Yeah, I would do I guess Miami's out of the question because now you can't spring break in Miami. Crazy. Houston, apparently. Liv told me this yesterday that Houston was rated the #1 spring break destination for 2025. That's crazy. Y'all, don't come to Houston for spring break. There's so many better options. I love Houston, born and raised Houstonian, but please don't come here. That's not what you're going to be wanting to do. I'm just telling you. All right. So, and for those who are asking about the podcast, yes, I have a podcast. It's called I Call Bullshit with Christina Brawley. You can find it on wherever you get your podcasts, on Spotify. It's on iHeartRadio. It's on Apple Podcasts, everything. And if you're a fellow YouTube subscriber, then if you are subscribed to YouTube, then you have access to the podcast as well. New episode went live just a couple of hours ago. And that one is about period tracking apps and privacy concerns. And I went through and ranked based on their own privacy policies in terms of service, as well as public statements that they've made, which ones were the safest ones to use. So you would definitely be surprised. I immediately uninstalled, requested deletion, and unsubscribed from the app that I was using when I found out it was actually one of the worst ones. So yeah, really interesting. Hope you find it interesting, and you can find that if you're on Instagram. I Call BS with KB is the Instagram handle. So let's get into today's office hours. I want to talk briefly about the switch. The big switch has been made, and that is the FJORD candle. 1989 is no more, but it's still around, obviously, in this beautiful scent, but it's just gotten a new look and it's now a permanent scent. So that's the good news. If you didn't know, yay! if you didn't know, our Swifty collection has always been a temporary ode to, our favorite artist here in the studio. But there were definitely a few standouts that just deserved to be brought into the Amber Fold as a permanent scent. And one of those was 1989, and the other one was Lavender Haze. Now, you guys know I'm very, I don't know, I'm always approaching things from a business mindset. And I knew that if we're going to bring it in as a permanent scent, even though 1989, I think it's just like one of the best names ever. I think it really speaks to the scent. I think 1989 was developed, the scent was developed to incorporate this scent of sea salt and ocean air and sage and just that kind of like fresh, crisp feeling. But it also, when you bring something into the brand's permanent collection, you want to make sure that it aligns with your brand's aesthetic, your brand's ethos, your brand's identity. And as a Scandinavian American brand, it was important for me that we do that. Jen says that it smells like a fancy hotel by the beach and that she loves it. Thank you. Thanks for commenting on YouTube, those of you who are watching. Love seeing that. And hi to everyone who's watching on Instagram. I do see you guys joining. Thanks for watching. So when we're talking about bringing that into the fold, the decision was made to rename it. And as we streamlined the core collection into 6 beloved scents, naturally we kind of assigned them a color, black or white, based on how intense they were. So you can kind of almost subtly, like in a unconscious or subconscious way, you could kind of tell what would be if you prefer lighter scents, like more airy, not strength, not the scent throw, but like a lighter scent versus a like heavier, deeper scent, something that's more like, wow, has a lot more full bodied. Think of it as like white wine versus red wine. So the white, what we ended up picking ended up being a perfect half and half, 50-50 of these bolder scents that we kept and these lighter ones that we either kept or put into the fold from our temporary collections, our limited editions. So Lavender Haze is and has always been a favorite. And that was, as a lavender scent, we felt, deserved the white jar. 1989 deserved to stay because it's our number one selling year-round scent. And that got a new name, as we're talking about. It's now renamed FJORD, which just goes with the amber vibes, the Scandinavian vibes, right? And that got a white jar because it is that kind of beachy, airy hotel, seaside, luxury resort hotel kind of scent. And then Limon stayed because that was the number one seller from our kitchen collection. And then that's kind of what we've done. And so as of today, right now, right this very moment, you can now purchase FJORD across all of its different modalities. So FJORD is now available in the new jar, the new scent name. Everything you love about the scent is staying exactly the same. It's the same scent you know and love. We've not reformulated anything. It's exactly the same. It's just a different look and a different name. Likewise, the name is updating on laundry powder, Alchemist, wax melts. It's all good. So if you purchase it and it says FJORD, you will get FJORD. If, however, you have missed or want the old 1989 look and name, you can tune in to Amazon.com, where we still have a few of those remaining, and you can purchase those with Prime shipping. So that will be something that you'll start seeing. Those are coming in stock. They've been sent to Amazon, and those will be coming in stock shortly if you don't see it already. And then the 1989 is available in the laundry powder on Amazon.com. If you didn't know, we're available on Amazon now. So Amazon Prime, if you need something fast, you need it shipped fast, Amazon will get it to you in 2 days or less. So you can find us on Amazon. Please make sure you go check that out if you are so inclined. All right, so that is the FJORD updates. 1989 FJORD. Jen says she loves Lavender Haze. Thank you for being such an awesome commenter, Jen. All right, let's see. The biggest news I think, well, okay, we have a launch today, so it's big news. But where are my Canada followers? Is anybody watching from Canada? If you are, raise your hand, say hi. Danielle says, will Lavender Haze, I just saw that come up. Lavender Haze be renamed? Nope, Lavender Haze gets to stay. The reason for that is because that is actually a term that it doesn't belong in a way to Taylor Swift. And so we felt it really just couldn't be anything else. It really does incorporate, it just embodies lavender. Like it's almost like Lavender Haze was made for this scent. So it's staying, and it's actually a term from the 1920s. So that didn't start with her, nor did the year 1989, but it's just a lot more like on the nose. All right, so where are my Canada people? Where are my Canada peeps? Anybody watching from Canada? Anybody who has been wanting to order and you're a Canada friend? I know there's been a lot of stuff in the news about Canada and the US, and we are here to make a stand to say to our Canadian friends, you are and will always be our best North American neighbors. Thank you so much for supporting Amber, and because of that, we want to honor you. And we are now making Canada shipping exactly the same as US shipping. So you'll get that low flat rate, heavily subsidized shipping costs, the same that American customers pay, of course, converted to Canadian currency. And over a certain amount, you will get free shipping. So if you have been holding back, because I know shipping is a lot, even though we've worked heavily on subsidizing and getting those costs down by partnering with carriers like FedEx, it's still a lot. But now the good news is you can place a giant order and the shipping will be completely free. So you also don't have to worry about duties or import charges. Those are all collected by us and taken care of by us. So the price you see is the price you pay. So that's the good news on the Canada front. I hope that you enjoy that news. And let's talk about the launch, which is actually going live right now. I've been talking for 8 minutes about all these other things. And meanwhile, if you didn't know, this is my beat up version, but this is Thor. Say hello to Thor. Thor is a scent that I developed a while ago, and I was waiting for the right time, because this is very much like a spring, like the turning of the seasons from spring to summer. This is now available, and this is, again, just in case you don't want to hear me prattle on for a long time, this is the smallest launch we're ever done. So this is the most limited amount that we have ever launched in a scent since 2022, when the brand was founded. So if you are at all like had your eye on this, I would literally just drop everything, get out of this live stream, and go purchase it, because it's not going to be around for long. But if you want to hear, stick around, hear more. Thor is a lightning and petrichor candle. There is nothing, quite simply, nothing like it. There's nothing out there like it. It's completely unique. Thor, as you know, is the Norse god of thunder. It's not only perfectly represents who we are as a Scandinavian brand, but what? Just says notify me. It's not live. Oh, I know why it's not live, because I haven't put it in. I forgot. I'm sorry, guys. None of you guys who purchased it, because I've been gabbing away. Oops. Liv, can you take care of that? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Liv's going to put that up for sale right this minute. I am so sorry. Thought it was live. Where's Thor? What time is Thor available? I am so sorry. We're doing that right now. Eek! That's my bad. I was meant to like push that inventory live, and I got sidetracked talking to you guys. Hold, please. It's coming. Hold, please. I know. It's coming. I'm gonna get the word from Liv when it's like officially live. I can do it actually real quick if you want. You got it? Okay. Sorry, guys. I was sitting here saying it's now available, and it wasn't because I forgot to do it. I'm waiting because I'm going to tell you guys exactly when it goes live because there's so few that we have to send out. So done. Let me refresh. If you are in the app, yeah, it's live. Make sure you refresh your apps or your web page for Thor, but you should see that it's available for purchase right now. I'm going to double check too on my phone because I want to make sure that you guys have that. Let's double check. Is it available? I know it still says coming soon, but it is available. There's so many moving parts when there's a launch. It's crazy. I'm going to take off the coming soon. Okay. Yeah, it's in the app. All right. So it's officially available. So now I get to keep gabbing while you guys are purchasing this in the background. Lightning and petrichor. Nobody's, quite simply put, nobody's done this. And there is a really incredible, thank you, Nora. Nora says it's available. Yes, it's available, guys. Thor is now available. I'm gonna pin my comment so you guys can see it. Sorry, I'm my own producer, so I can't talk and do these things at the same time because I'm just not that good at multitasking. Is it working? Where's that comment? Okay. So lightning and petrichor. All right. So the Norse god of thunder. So obviously speaking to the Scandinavian roots, and what's really cool about this scent is that I wanted to launch it. You know, we've had it in our back pocket. I wanted to launch it when we would have, a good turning point in the seasons. And this is like that perfect time. It's like, what is it? The Ides of March today. And it is a beautiful petrichor. If you're not aware, the scent is the smell after it rains. So if you walk outside right after a rain, apparently, I just learned this week, humans have 200,000 times more sensitivity to petrichor than sharks do to blood. So when you talk about a shark being able to scent blood from like a mile away, think about 200,000 times more sensitive, right? So it is a really incredible scent for humans. And it has a lot of really interesting evolutionary, biological ties to it. Why can we smell this? There's a thought that perhaps it indicates fertile ground or areas where there might be more water present or where it rains a lot, so there's good water sources. And so there's an evolutionary component to petrichor, and it is phenomenal. It is a really unique scent. If you are thinking about like perfumey, cologne-y scents, this is not it. This is a direct translation to a lightning storm. So if you are interested in that like perfectly captured scent, this is the scent for you. If you are looking for something that just smells like a Norse god, it doesn't smell like a Norse god. It smells like a lightning storm. And I think that's why it's so unique for us as a catalog and as a limited edition, because it's like an atmospheric scent. Ooh, I love that. I just came up with that. It's an atmospheric scent. So it really is about replicating that scent. And it's so unique. So it's like, I know some people are just going to buy this and never light it because they just want to have this really cool scent that is a lightning storm. If you are a bookish person, if you like fantasy, or know someone who likes fantasy, this is the candle for them because it smells like those lightning storm, lightning wielders. Like there's so many books out there in fantasy that, a person's main power is wielding lightning, right? So this is like that. It's this ozonic, atmospheric petrichor scent that is so unique. And we did something different here too. I don't know if you noticed a little bit of a difference with the way that this label appears. So we played around a lot. We could have just done this the easy way and just done our normal cotton paper label. It's like a linen, it's actual linen paper. But we decided to play around with something that is like a metallic silver. It's actually a metallic silver label. Then we printed black over it so that all you see is the silver coming through where it says like our logo and the name Thor. So that's actually metallic silver. So when the light catches it, it is truly like reflective, almost like lightning, which it's the little things for me. I just love it. The same goes for the scent label on the gift box. It has the same reflective properties. So we try to match the outside to the inside so you kind of know what you're getting. And it's just phenomenal. I'm so excited about it. It's got this beautiful double cotton and paper wicks. No, there's no licks. Wicks. And so it's a beautiful, peaceful burn, which makes it last a really long time. Oh my God, it's so crazy how it just literally smells like we have captured the scent of petrichor and lightning. I don't know how, I know how we did it. It took a lot of work, but anyway. Yeah, so I'm trying to make sure I'm not seeing, are y'all seeing live video here? Turn off commenting? No, I don't want to turn off commenting. I don't know what's going on here. I just want to make sure that my Christina Brawley followers are able to see what they need to see. Are y'all able to see what you need to see? Say what you need to say. Sorry, you didn't need to hear that. Okay. Ellen says she got hers. Amanda says she can't wait for hers to get here. We'll start shipping them ASAP. Yeah, so any questions about Thor? Nora says she got her order in. Good job. Let me see. I've put everything on mute, so I don't know like how many are available yet, but are left, but I'm sure it's not many. All right. So I know that a lot of you guys, I'm going to let you guys be so that you can go do what you need to do. And then I'm going to post this so that you can revisit it in case you missed out on the earlier announcements. I will repost this on Instagram. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I will let's see, will there be wax melts in Thor? Jean asks on YouTube, will there be wax melts in Thor? No, there will not. As is typical with pretty much all of our limited edition scents. Native V says, where do you source your ingredients from? Are they sourced in the U.S.? Yes, they all come from the U.S. Jean says she ordered. Awesome. Jen says she got it. Awesome. Congratulations. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to end it here so that you guys have some time to play around on the site and on the app. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. I enjoy being back on this platform. And then also, don't forget to check my podcast out if you are so interested. And I will put that in the caption of wherever you're watching this. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. And I will see you guys next time.